Hello guys, and welcome back to another Madden 16 video. This is Draft Champions, my second draft actually. The first one I finished on stream. We ended up winning 2 games and then losing because Cam Scram Newton, of course, overthrew 2 passes that ended up screwing us. Took Mike McCarthy, that's alright. First elite round, and it's the first pick. Andrew freaking Luck, Calvin freaking Johnson. I mean, how do you pass up Calvin? Andrew Luck is a hell of a quarterback. I've not used him in this game yet, but how do you pass up Calvin? I think the answer is you don't. That's kind of the whole answer. Okay, let's see what the next one is. So no elite round. Kenny Stills. I don't know why I said Kenny Stills when it's Brandon Cooks. Practically brothers at this point, but very similar players. Brandon Cooks or Brandon Boykin. I've learned that you need corners in this. So as you can see, we took Brandon Boykin. Haven't seen a quarterback other than Luck. Might have to take Cutler, but it's Jay Cutler. How do you take Jay Cutler when it's still Jay Cutler at the end of the day? Jerry Hughes doesn't fit our scheme, but we could always put him at linebacker. Kendrick Lewis, way too damn slow. We're going to take Jerry Hughes. Definitely going to take Jerry Hughes. Okay, what's the next one? The next one is another elite round. Okay, so Brent Grimes. From what I've seen Brent Grimes every draft, and he is way too slow. Richardson fits our scheme, but Dante Hightower is such a versatile player that I think you can just put him anywhere on the field practically, and he'll dominate. Here, don't like what we have, so we're going to take the defensive tackle. Get a little bit inside, you know. Now, this is the one where I think I should have took Whitner. But then again, Julio and Demarius are really great playmakers. They're very similar in stats too, as you can see on this. Makes it a really hard decision. I'm more of a Julio fan, but I do like Demarius Thomas a lot. It's pretty much a toss-up on who I would take, but I think Julio might be just slightly better. A little slower, but I think he's slightly better. Another pick. Okay, so John Abraham is going to be really slow no matter what. Parnell, I don't like his stats. Burnett, Packer fan, pretty simple stuff. Vernon Davis. Although Amari Cooper's a hell of a player on here, Vernon Davis is always been great. Don't need a wide receiver. Do not need a wide receiver at all. Especially one that's tall like Alshon, even though he's really good. We already took a strong safety, so we pretty much are forced to take Glover Quinn. No running back, no quarterback yet. We finally get a running back offered to us. Do we take it? I don't know. T.Y. Hilton fits the scheme because we do have a need for a small guy. But it's hard to pass up on a lineman when we have no lineman. He's really good. Nick Mangold's like always been the best. He's literally always been the best center in the NFL and in the game, whatever you want to call it. So we don't need a wide receiver, especially another tall one. They've been giving wide receivers all day. So we take the cornerback. Now we have 2 good cornerbacks. Here, could have a 3rd good cornerback. We're definitely not taking Ninkovich. Always love Kendricks. Wish the Packers would actually trade for him in real life, but they don't like trading. So Kiko, we don't need Kiko. I mean, we do need Kiko, but we don't need Kiko. So we take another outside guy because we can put him, you can always change your outside guys around. Lineman. Don't need a center. We've already been through that. Probably should have took the left tackle here, but it is nice to get someone inside next to your good player. So now we have 2 decent inside players. Legend round, aka the last round pick, kind of boned us. We don't need either of the 2 others. You're pretty much forced to take Ray Lewis in this situation, even with Kendricks, just because we don't need another wideout and we don't need another tight end. But you can always use 2 middle linebackers in almost any scheme. Pretty much any scheme, you can fit 2 linebackers that are middle, because you can always just put them in different spots if you're running a 4-3, and then 3-4 obviously uses 2 middle linebackers. So kind of contemplating still, just because the stats are so good, and I haven't seen a sharp on this yet. But Ray Lewis is the all-time greatest middle linebacker. Not the greatest, but of my time, I would say he's the greatest. So that's our team. No quarterback, no running back. doesn't stop us from trying to do our best. As you can see, it's a kick in the face that he has John Elway at quarterback. The legend round of quarterback that we were waiting for. Would have been nice to get Elway. Would have been nice to get Kurt Warner, if that's even a legend. But, of course, we're stuck. I think our team's better just from this kind of broad thing. Both schemes, similar. Somewhat similar. First kickoff. It looks like it's Jeff Demps in the background. He's kind of fast. Not background, but in the back. But I don't know if it is. It'd be lucky if you got Jeff Demps as a base player. Runs it up the gut. Doesn't get anywhere because of me lurking with Michael Kendricks, the pick that we took before Ray Lewis. Think we're going to run it again. Thinks we're going to run it again. Gets the screen. Nobody's going to get him at all. AJ Green to the house. Too many yards. Way too many yards. So we have a decent return. Not really, but it's a decent return. Jeremy Ross. You're going to see Jeremy Ross playing better than he needs to be. Vernon Davis, though, catching a pretty nice pass there. Christian Ponder absolutely telling us, what are you worried about? I got you. He's going to come up big in this game. Christian Ponder on the hurry up, trying to find someone. Over the middle, I think I'm the one that messed up there. I don't think it was Christian Ponder. As you can see, I had room for that one. Christian Ponder, the outside running, gets suction tackled. I really thought that was out of the game, but I guess it is not after all. Hurry up to the line. Thought we seen something. Making a few audibles at the line. Just trying to get enough for that first down after a third down. We have them over the middle, but the intersecting routes actually come back to haunt me. So here after an encroachment penalty, 4th and 1, he knows the run's coming, but we decide who's better, his D-line or our offensive line. It probably should be his D-line, but Nick Mangold carrying the load on the inside there. We hurry up after a 4th down and 1. We feel like we have that outside curl route, and we also have Calvin underneath. We hike the ball. We have the curl route. We get it. Nice catch for Julio Jones. Now we're hurrying up again. Same play. Maybe a different audible or no. We're going with the same exact play. Pretty unoriginal by us. We go with the quick underneath route to Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson gets leveled. Fumbles the ball, but we do receive it. Lose 2 yards after the 5-yard gain. Vernon Davis, surprisingly, coming up big with a catch. Very tough catch. Can't believe he did it. Absolute dot from Ponder to Jeremy Ross. Puts it to 12. 3rd and goal. Christian Ponder tries to take it in himself. Inches away from the goal line. We try to run it up the gut. We get absolutely stuffed. Not even a question. Losing 2 yards on the play and the ball. He's trying to run out of his own end zone so he doesn't make a mistake. He gains 3 yards after a loss of 1 on first down. It is now 3rd and 7. Can we make the stop? Can we take back the game? Because we're in trouble at this point. He could go up 14-0 into the third quarter. He sees the man underneath. He gets it, but we do stop him. It wouldn't be Madden if it wasn't for a guy going for it on inches. He's trying to trick us with a pass play. We know it's going to be a run. Can we stop him, though? The answer is yes, because we have Ray Lewis, the legendary player. We have legends. He's got legends making plays. We have legends making plays. So we go to the same play, but we audible to the slant because the slants are so deadly, as in every Madden. And we have the nice intersecting routes. He dinks and dimes us all the way down the field after our touchdown, putting himself up 14-7. We have 9 seconds trying to make something of ourselves. Julio Jones, how does he not catch that? How does Julio not come down with that? That's the question. He tries to kick a field goal well short. Glover Quinn trying to do the impossible, taking it back for 105 yards. Can he do it? He's got room to the outside. He's down. You guys didn't really think he was going to take it back, did you? So now we have the ball. Start of the third. We have to get a touchdown. It's not even a question at this point. Christian Ponder showing what he can do all game is running the ball. Apparently has some jukes under the table. Another outside juke. Probably should have hit a spin there. But we gain a nice chunk of yardage. As you can see, he is having a great game on the ground and in the air. Nowhere really to go, but he does find an absolute dot to Calvin Johnson on the outside. Speaking of Calvin Johnson, you could see him down the middle of the field, stretching the field for a 33-yard touchdown. Absolute dot, absolute great route, perfect teamwork. He's got the ball back, tied up. We know his offense is good. We've experienced his offense. He bombs it to Jason Avant. I let the AI try to do what it does. Aggressive catch. Big surprise. Dinks us, dimes us to the 4-yard line. Can we stop him? He finds an absolute small little pocket to get into. Brandon Boykin tries to take it back for us. Getting jukes on jukes. Cannot do it. Gets us to the 21-yard line. We try to say, hey, if you can do it, why can't we? Turns out we can't. We don't know why, but we can't. 4th and 15. We feel with his offense and this late in the game, it's pretty much do or die. We have to make the play. We have to get the first down. 4th and 15 is a long way to go. It is a long way to go. We're not getting really that creative into this playbook, but we do go to the shotgun just to try to spread them out, giving them less room for failure. We have Vernon over the middle on slant. We also have a curl over on the left side. Hopefully Julio can get open. Don't even need it because Vernon Davis is open for the middle for the first down. Apparently we get blocks. He actually doesn't get the first down. He gets the touchdown along with it, putting the game back at a tie, 21-all. He's got the ball with plenty of time left. Tries to run up the middle, get back to where he was doing well. We stop him. We actually do really well on that run stoppage. Only a gain of 2, technically a 1.5, but game's going to give him 2 on it. We have no idea where he's going to go here. It looks like it's a run. It is the run. Perfect blocks on the outside. Don't know what the hell I did there. At least a gain of 30 on that play. It's really saddening. Really saddening. I think it was actually a gain of 35, 37 maybe? He's running, gets nowhere, but he keeps going. Some of the animations in this game absolutely baffle me. I do not know how he broke away. Ended up hurting him in the long run anyways. Ray Lewis, another big play up the middle on the run stoppage. 3rd and 17. There's no way we can let him convert it. 3 points is perfect because we can end up going down the field and getting a touchdown. Could this be the first stop of the game for us on defense? I'm covering him down the middle. Burnett does not fill in for me. And then to top it off, he's at the 1-yard line, so he can waste tons of clock. Right there, he's drained at least 20 seconds there on the hurry up, or on the chew clock. We're trying to let him just have it so that we even have a chance to try to win this game. So he's up 7. We only have 1 minute to get down the field. Forget the 2-minute drill. It's the 1-minute drill. A better quarterback might have made that throw, but Christian Ponder, if we lose this game, it's not on Christian Ponder. I'll tell you that, because Christian Ponder has played lights out. Had an absolute dot there to Jeremy Ross. Christian Ponder playing lights out, like I said. Trying to see if he has what it takes to actually give us this comeback win. First the tie, then the win, of course. Going to the outside and really nowhere to go. Tries to throw it over the middle. Cannot get it. It's tipped. Oh, my God. Almost a pick. Ridiculous. He's got Calvin over the middle. Can he get it to him? He can. He's got moves. The guy dives early. He cuts to the left. Then the suction tackle comes back to haunt us again. Who knows? That might have been a touchdown to the outside there. At least another gain of 10. We have nowhere to go, so we say, hey, we have Calvin Johnson for a reason. Can't come up with it. Bounces right out of his hands. Of course, we can't get the aggressive catch that everyone else has been getting on us so far all year, even though it's only been 2-3 days. Still seems like all year. Christian Ponder looking like Drew Brees out here, trying to orchestrate this offense to win it with only 14 seconds left. So we have the slant, but we don't throw the slant. We throw another jump ball. It looks like he has it. It's actually a pick. I don't know how the hell Glover Quinn picked it, but as you can tell, if you know the game of football, you know that's game. You know it's over. But you look at those stats, and you take away some of our mistakes, like let's say hitting a field goal instead of going for it. And, well, I guess to be fair, we did make the turnover afterwards. But we get a pack for our participation. We're hoping it's something decent just to cheer us up from this saddening one and done. It's totally ridiculous. But it's a 56 overall strong safety. It is not good. It is actually quite sad. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you subscribe and stick around the channel. I'm going to have a lot more drafts and Ultimate Team and all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, take care. Hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully we see you next time. Bye.